Hey guys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time you're watching in. This is Aditya and you are watching the Techno Drift. You know Motorola, right? Meanwhile, competitors are pushing their limits and launching tons of smartphones each next week. Motorola went ahead and launched only one single device in this whole year. The name is Motorola Moto One Fusion Plus, but it's a single device and yeah, that's worth it. I don't know why people are ignoring this device. Of course, the competitors are giving high refresh rate display, AMOLED display, but it comes with lots and lots of ads and trash things. But hey, I'll prefer you to go with this device. You ask me why, and why not? It has a beautiful full HD plus full view display with no notch, no punch hole, a 730G processor, like a super capable processor, 64 megapixel quad camera, a 16 megapixel pop-up selfie, stock Android, I would say, with Moto gestures. We'll talk about it in the next part of the video. Apart from that, one thing that I need to say you, the battery, it's a super battery champion. We'll discuss about it. But before that, you must be thinking, where is the intro? Here is it. Sit back, relax, buckle up and enjoy the intro.
Hello, Moto.
Hey, I hope you have liked the intro or rather loved it. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Before wasting any further ado, let's start the review. Let's talk about the design and the build quality of the device. The design is not something that is very unique, but overall it is a sandwich of glass and plastic with that vertical design camera module, and of course one thing that's the Moto dimple. Well, it's not a dimple anymore, but I love that fingerprint placement on the dimple as well. The device being in plastic build, it has its own benefits, so if you like the overall design, of course you can go for it. One thing that is pretty annoying, and that's the dedicated Google Assistant button. Sometimes I find hitting the wrong button for unlocking or locking the device. Moto should have placed that dedicated Google Assistant button in the other side of the device so that it would have made a lot of sense. So let's talk about the display. The display is an absolute stunner. It's nothing fancy like high refresh rate display or AMOLED display. It's just a 6.5-inch FHD plus IPS full view display. The display looks so beautiful, consuming contents is going to be scenic and enjoyable, as if there is no notch or punch hole, nothing. The display is HDR10 certified, as well as support for wideband L1 is also there. So you're seriously gonna enjoy the display anytime you got your eyeballs on it. Let's talk about the OS and the UI that has been provided by Moto. One thing that even attracts me more is the pure stock Android experience, with no bloatwares, no ads, also backed with Moto's gestures like chop for light, twist for camera, and also the always on display. Without having an AMOLED display, it's absolutely bang for the buck. It comes with an Android 10 out of the box, and according to Moto, it will get bi-monthly security patches as well as 2 years of promised Android updates. That's pretty sick, right? So let's talk about the cameras on this device. Well, you can see there is a vertical array of quad cameras. There is a 64 megapixel f1.8 main camera, an 8 megapixel ultra wide camera, a 5 megapixel macro camera, and a 2 megapixel depth camera. The camera on this device is actually really good. You talk about the color profile, the saturation, the dynamic ranges, everything is absolutely on point. One issue that I found is that it sometimes mismatches with the white balance. Well, that's not a big deal. I hope Moto can fix this with an OTA update. Overall, the rear camera experience is absolutely good. It's nothing bad. The software is full of features. Well, here is also a footage from the back camera. Let's have a look at the front side of the device. On the front side, it gets an 16 megapixel pop-up selfie camera, and I particularly like this kind of design a lot rather than devices with notch or punch hole. Well, I don't know why this trend has already came to an end, but I would love to see other competitors to make this happen in this price segment as well. Well, that's fine. Let's have a look at the shots from the front camera from this device. I actually like the shots from this camera a lot more. The colors, the detail level and the white balance is absolutely on point. Also, the portrait shots are good. Sometimes it misses the edges, but it's fine, it's good, it's not that bad. Now have a look at the sample footages as well.
This video is getting recorded at 1080p 30 fps. The audio is also getting recorded through the internal microphone. Now I'm walking and you can get an idea of the video stabilization. We are shooting this in the afternoon, so you can get an idea of the color correction and exposure compensation. So I hope you got an idea.
Well, if you want a complete camera review, let us know in the comment section. We can do a complete camera, a particular video for complete camera review of this device. Let us know in the comment section. Now let's talk about the security options that Moto has provided. It has just the fingerprint scanner for your security purposes, no face unlock, nothing, but the rear fingerprint scanner absolutely worked really good. It is a physical fingerprint scanner, not an in-display one, but it actually works really fast. Moto should have provided an option for face unlock, but I would not prefer you in this pandemic to take out your mask and go for a face scan or something. Well, I would hope that Moto would provide an AMOLED display in further their upcoming devices so that they can give an in-display fingerprint scanner option as well. So now let's gather some information from Sanket.
Hey guys, this is Sanket and I'll be talking about the general performance, gaming, battery and charging, pricing details, and at the last I'll share my thoughts on this device. So first let's start with the general performance. The Fusion Plus is very consistent no matter how many apps you run in the background or which app you use. Overall, I can say that the general performance of this device is spot on, and thanks to its stock Android, there have been no lags whatsoever. Talking about RAM management, this phone easily keeps 6 to 7 apps in the background. And for those who are interested in knowing the benchmark scores, here are the results. You get a score of 548 in single core performance and 1754 in multi-core performance. Coming to gaming, this phone handles usual games like Asphalt 9 and Call of Duty very easily. Asphalt 9 runs flawlessly in high graphics, while with Call of Duty, you get an average of 60 fps in high graphics, but there is no support for very high graphics as Snapdragon 730G doesn't support it. Now let's have a look at the gameplay. The device gets slightly warm on long hours of gameplay, but there are no heating issues as such. The battery drain is also not that much, as with 30 minutes of gameplay we only got a battery drain of 10%. Talking about battery, this phone comes with a massive 5000 mAh battery that lasts almost 1.5 days for heavy users and even up to 2 days for light to medium users. All thanks to Snapdragon 730G paired with stock Android. This phone has an amazing screen on time of more than 9 hours. One thing I didn't like the fact that it comes with a 18-watt fast charging, which takes almost 2.5 hours to fully charge the device. Whereas if you look at the competition, you get even more faster charging at this price point. For all those who don't have an idea of the pricing, let me tell you that you get only a single variant of 6GB RAM and 128GB of storage, which is priced at 16,999 INR. There's no 8GB variant, but I think that's okay because most people go with the 6GB RAM variant, and that is also more than enough for a stock Android phone. Now honestly, Moto One Fusion Plus is a great value for money device with its full view display, great battery life and stock Android. But if you want more features from your device like a 90Hz or 120Hz display, a more powerful processor, Sony sensors, bigger battery and faster charging, then you should probably have a look at the Realme 7 or Poco X3. Now over to Aditya for his final thoughts.
Thank you, Sanket, for providing such good information and also sharing your thoughts. I hope this will help a lot of people. If you're waiting for my thoughts, then I would say if you love stock Android with that amazing Moto gestures, a capable 730G processor, a mammoth battery life, and of course that amazing full view, beautiful full view display where you can enjoy all your contents as well as you can also enjoy our intros as well, then you should go for it in this price range. And this will absolutely worth your price. I mean, your day-to-day work is going to be super easy. You will not find any sort of lag or hang issue in the device. You will not get any sort of ads in your device, and that's what beautiful in this price range, and you're definitely going to enjoy the device. So finally, this review has came to a perfect end. If you loved the whole video, let us know in the comment section what all improvements we can do. Also let us know in the comment section. Hit that like button if you enjoyed the whole video. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hey, wait, one thing that I forgot to say. If you want to connect with us, then hit us on our social media platforms. We are always available there. Thank you very much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.